Wait for some people to get here, see if you guys can hear me. It's still transferring. All right. All right, anyone there yet? Oh my gosh. This was not the stream that was supposed to happen tonight, let me tell you. So I'm waiting for some people to get in here. Just installing 3D Mark. Hey, there's somebody. How you guys doing? So I'm literally installing 3D Mark to test the GPU. There are some things that I want to talk about with you guys. So my stream tonight we were supposed to be talking about the Metroid Dread trailer and some other things. That's obviously not what's happening. We're streaming from my phone because I'm not, there's the camera I usually stream from. I'm not gonna. I basically can't use my normal set because this computer needs a direct line internet. So let me explain some things here. So for everyone who doesn't know what's going on, because you probably don't know, let's flip this camera around. So this is the PC they sent me. Now it's got a lot of glass. These are RGB adjustable fans, but only with the remote. I'll explain why later. Kind of not so much the RGB that bothers me about what they did. There's six fans here. Yeah, this case obviously doesn't have the greatest airflow. It only goes in through these gaps. So these are blowing in, these are blowing out, but I barely feel any air coming out. And these fans are running at 100%. Now, why are the fans running at 100%? Well, they decided, in their wisdom, flip this back, in their wisdom, they decided, and I guess all Cyberpower PCs do this, they decided in their infinite wisdom that instead of using the 9 available fan hubs on the motherboard, the 6 available RGB hubs on the motherboard, they decided to create, I guess what Gamer Nexus has called a Molex centipede. 2 of them. One for power to the CPU, power to the 6 fans, 7 fans maybe, because there is a fan in the back, although I think that's plugged into the motherboard. Or, and then 2, the other one's for the RGB. So they made all the RGB just only remote control. You can't use any software for it. Fine, whatever. Unless I don't care about that Molex one so bad. It's the other centipede that controls the power to the fans that I have a problem with. I can't control the speed of the fans on this computer. They're running at 100% max speed all the time. They don't need to be running at 100% speed, max speed all the time. It's just creating more noise around me that should only be happening when I'm gaming or only be happening when I'm rendering. Maybe a little bit while you're live streaming, although I don't think live streaming is going to hit me much. So I'm trying not to complain too much because we partnered, sort of. Cyberpower sent me this computer. So I'm really grateful they sent me this computer. They charged $2,500 for this configuration on their website. This is their VR-ready computer. That's the Ryzen VR-ready computer is what they sent me. Except I requested that they put a custom water loop on because I want to overclock the CPU like a MFer. And so they did, and that's like a $120 edition. But this configuration is $2,500. There's some weird things. So first off, outside bitching about the case aside, you could say bitching about this case is, just dumb. Why bitch about the case? It is what it is. Fine. Bad airflow cases are a thing. I can always replace them. Let's take off the side panel. So for starters, it's all tempered glass, which is fine. Tempered glass side panels are fine. They don't bother me. The thing is, the sticker, you can see that's a problem. They put the sticker on the glass instead of on the peel. That's just dumb for a multitude of reasons. And I got to be careful because this glass sometimes will fall, which, I guess they don't intend people to take their computers apart like I do. But that's just part of the process for me because I want to get the most out of my hardware. Now, it does have a 6900 XT and a 6700 XT GPU. So this is the inside, right? This is the Cyberpower PC that they sent me. You know, outside of having some weird runs, like why does this run on the water cooling come 90 degrees out this way, up around in front of the CPU or in front of the GPU into the CPU? That doesn't make sense to me. Why this run isn't 90 degrees up and coming like this into the CPU. And this one goes 90 degrees behind this and then loops around and then into the radiator. I don't know what they're doing there. And look, so this is a XFX Radeon 6700 XT. Fine. Why aren't the lights on? This light's not on. This light's not on. I looked up. This graphics card lights up. I think they either don't have the right drivers installed, or there's a separate RGB lead, which I think there is actually right here. Wait, nope, that's a switch. Never mind. Nope. So there might be a separate RGB lead on here that's not plugged in either, because they didn't plug in anything basically into this. So let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. So I'm not unappreciative. I thank them very much. And if you are PC savvy, I gotta grab something, guys. I gotta show you something. So do you guys see that M.2 drive there, right? It's not the greatest M.2 drive. It's a Gen 3 drive on a Gen 4 board. For $2,500, you would expect a Gen 4 one. But that's not even my problem with it, right? I don't have a problem with an M.2 drive, 500 gigs. They did give me an extra terabyte on the storage drive that they weren't supposed to, so I appreciate it. But, hold on, I can't get this thing open. This was in the parts bag. So they send you a parts bag. Whoops, they send you a parts bag. All right. In this parts bag is this. Who could tell me what this is? Anyone want to tell me what this is? I know what this is. I knew what this is the moment I looked at it. This is a heat sink. This is a heat sink for that M.2 drive, and they're not using it. They did not bother to install the heat sink for the M.2 drive. So, now another thing, which for a Gen 3 drive, you don't really need a heat sink. So it's not the end of the world. It just kind of, it kind of looks fugly. Like, look at that thing. It just looks fugly. It's a cheap M.2 drive, so it looks fugly. And yeah, it's cool. We got RGB on the pump. That's cool and everything. And the RAM in there is fine. Of course, a problem with the RAM. Let me see if I... Holy crap. What the heck is 3D Mark doing? You see how many 3D Mark windows are open? Holy crud. Look at that. Look at how many 3D Mark windows are open. We need to close all of that. So let's, damn, 3D Mark. Why you doing me like this? Why you doing me dirty? Stop it. That was probably me. I was probably hitting a key on the keyboard here while I was setting the stream up. So this isn't on them. This is keyboard mistake. But I want to show you guys something about that RAM. It's rated at 3200 speeds. And that's fine. And I'm going to give them some credit. There's no bloatware on this. This is a clean install of Windows. Zero bloatware, no Cyberpower, no McAfee, no crap that would slow down your computer that you really don't need. In these day and age, you don't really need anything more than Windows Defender really these days for virus protection, unless it's very, very specific viruses. But for the most part, Windows Defender is all you need, and maybe a firewall. But I want to show you guys something. So it's 16 gigs at 3200 speeds. That's not the speed it's running at. It's running at 26667, which means they did not go in and enable the profile to run the RAM at their default speed. And on a Ryzen CPU, a 5900X, on a 5900X, that speed decrease is a big deal. So look, I'm not saying that Cyberpower PCs are shit PCs. They're not. At least not at this bracket. I want to be clear. This is not an OEM computer. So when you go into Best Buy and you buy a Cyberpower computer, This isn't what you're going to get. This is a computer you can only get off their website with one custom mod added. And they're just not using the parts right. The parts are fine. It uses a EVGA 80 plus gold, 600 watt power supply. That's fine for a 6700XT and 5900X, even with overclocking. I'm probably still going to swap in my 1000 watt just because I have it. But I just have concerns over the building process, not the parts. See, I am a PC builder, a PC tech enthusiast. Call me what you want when it comes to computer things. I've been building PCs since I was a little kid. So, when you spend $2,500, which I didn't spend $2,500, but to anyone that might be looking to buy this for themselves, when you spend $2,500, you expect expert quality build, because you are paying a premium there. This is not a $2,500 computer with the parts priced out. I priced out all the parts. Now, this assumes you can get a 6700 XT at MSRP, which you can't, but if you could. This computer is closer to like an $1,800 computer, which is still a beefy computer, but this is presuming whatever the cost of the case is, and this isn't the greatest case in the world. There's cheaper cases. So the fans are always running at 100%, and yeah, I mean, look, I can mess with the RGB, I can make it do different things, It's not even doing the cool. Oh, see, like you can do that. It's got all these cool little settings, and like that's fine. Controlling the RGB with the controller, I guess, is fine for general consumers. It's just I'm not a general consumer, so I'm a PC guy. So like, I can fix all of this. Basically this computer is completely unoptimized for the hardware it has. Completely unoptimized. It does not have any of the hardware that it should have. So I told Cyberpower when they sent me this, I said, if you send me this, I am not going to hold back on my critiques, because you are sending me a $2,500 computer. For $2,500, it should be a set it and forget it. And I think for a lot of people, it would be set it and forget it. As configured, even with the RAM running at lower clock speeds, even without the lights working on the graphics card, even without the heatsink on the thing, even with the fans running at 100% speed all the time, which maybe in a case like this, they have to run at 100% speed all the time because the air is so choked. So maybe it has to run that way anyways. But even with all of that, and even with the custom water cooling, right now the CPU is getting zero advantage of this custom water cooled loop because the RAM's not at the right speed. And so it's not even... It's only ramping up to 4.2 gigahertz right now, all core, when it could easily hit 4.8, 5.0, or better on water cooling. So I'm just not pleased with the person who built the computer. The part choice is fine, but I look at this as, you send me a computer, $2,500. Going to talk about this with my fan base. For $2,500... it should be perfect. The RAM, that should be running at 3200 megahertz. It's rated speed. I shouldn't have to go into the BIOS as a user to fix that. Now, me as a PC guy, I don't mind going into the BIOS because I was already going to overclock this thing anyways. So for me personally, it's not a big deal. But I'm trying not to look at this computer as me. I'm trying not to look at this computer as me because I am someone who custom builds PCs. So for me, anything they mess up, I can fix. The fans, I had to replace the fans. They ripped off the headers on them and then custom wired them into a Molex thing. It's really stupid. So the fans have to get replaced if I want fan control speed. But honestly, the part choice is fine. It looks cool. The water cooling loop is way too messed up. But whatever, it works, it functions. The pump is really good. I'm not even sure which pump they're using because they have this plate down here, this mounting plate, which is fine. So the pump is facing. So I'm not even sure what brand this is. I can't tell. I'd have to take out the pump to see what brand that is. And I do like the clip system here. So right now they have this clip system. They made this so like an end user is not supposed to take this apart, right? They put these the cable tie things down, and you can cut this off and then open up the clip and take this thing out. Because I actually want to see what brand this pump is. I'm very curious. I'm guessing Thermal Take, because you see up here, see TT, that's Thermal Take's brand. So I'm sure this is a Thermal Take, which is, it's fine. Nothing wrong with Thermal Take. I look at this as I'm talking to you guys right now about a computer that I was given for free. And I am not ungrateful. But I'm going to be honest. Hardware choice at this price range is good. Again, not what you're going to get at an OEM, not what you're going to get at Best Buy, but you buy this computer online, and I can provide a link for anyone interested in buying this exact computer with a 5900X and a 6700 XT, 16 gigs of RAM. It's got everything in here is quality components. I mean, even the RAM. The RAM, you know, it's not like RGB RAM or anything, but the RAM is fine. Only 16 gigs. For 2,500, I would like to see 32. But the end user should have their RAM bare minimum. Forget the fans. Say you don't care about the fans not being wired in, and you can't control the speeds. Say you don't care about that. Fine. Say you don't even care that the lights are not on your GPU, which means they either don't have something installed right, whether it's, basically they don't have something installed right. They either don't have the RGB header installed that has a separate RGB header, or it doesn't have the right software installed to run this GPU. So it doesn't have the right drivers or the right software suite, which I don't think it has any software suite. And forget that they didn't put on the dang cooler onto your SSD. Like, why is this not on there? This comes with the motherboard. It goes right there. It covers up the ugly look. The whole reason, if nothing else, if it doesn't matter that it's cooler, that thing looks ugly. So cover the damn thing up, right? In my opinion. But to not have this installed but still send it, where most end users buying a $2,500 pre-built aren't going to know what to do with it. You know, having the big thing is the RAM. The RAM needs to be at 3,200 speed. It cannot be running at 2666. All you do is go in the BIOS and enable one setting, and you get the default speeds on the RAM. And that is causing my CPU to run slower than a 5900X should run. Now, credit, again, there's no bloatware. I mean, heck, let's run 3D Mark right now. Let's actually run 3D Mark. Let's run 3D Mark live for you guys. First time I've actually ran it. First time I've ran it. So let's go to GPU here. Close this. Close that. Let's see if we can get 3D Mark to run here. So it comes with a mouse and keyboard. This is an RGB mouse that only RGBs when you turn on the computer, which means the software is not installed for it. And they do include this keyboard here, which is backlit. It is not mechanical, though. It's like a fake mechanical. I don't know if you guys understand what that means. Like, this is a real mechanical keyboard back here. This is a Corsair K70 or something. But this is, you know, it's fine. Not the greatest gaming keyboard in the world. You figure for this price, you at least get a cheap mechanical keyboard, but it's like a fake mechanical. I already took a keycap off, and so it's not mechanical, but that's okay. I don't really care about the free peripherals. So here we go. Let's run Time Spy and see what happens in Time Spy. Let's see what happens in Task Manager here. Yeah, see, this isn't going to give me the clocks in task. We're just going to close Task Manager. Connecting system info. Please wait. So we're going to just get this running here. So we'll see what happens in. Well, I mean, it's gonna complete Time Spy. These are just the default. I haven't touched anything except the side panel is off now, so the cooling's probably better. Oh, and this like logo is kind of weird. It's like not there when the computer's off, so it's I don't know if it's backlit. It almost looks like it's a screen, but I'm pretty sure this is just a backlit logo. So if you want to get rid of all Cyberpower branding, I mean, you can just probably find a way to pop this off. I'm sure this screws off in here and like take this plate off. So then you don't have it. Anyway, this is just thanks, babe. So this is just Time Spy running. I expect this to run fine. It's not about running. This is just a benchmark test. So you guys don't need to watch that. So it's just gonna do its benchmarking. Because I'm just benchmarking the default setup. When I'm done touching this computer, it's going to run way faster. I'm assuming I'll be able to get the CPU hitting 5 gigahertz all core. I'm pretty sure. If not, 4.8, 4.9 all core. I'm sure. After all, I mean, guys, it's literally custom water cooling. I mean, it should be able to hit that no problem. It's got a 240 mil rad, which is plenty to hit an all core like that. I don't like that the rad is below the fans. That's a personal choice, by the way. So I did confirm the fans are sucking air through the rad. I would rather have the fans on the other side of the rad blowing air through and out. That again, that's a personal preference of building PCs. I find the temperatures are sometimes affected by 1 to 2 degrees when you do that, but it's, again, not a breaker because this CPU is going to be running way under junction point. So yeah, I'm happy with the computer because I'm a computer guy. All the issues with it, I'll fix. I'll fix the RAM speeds, no problem. One click in a BIOS, maybe it's 2 clicks when I go to BIOS. And I'll figure out why the lights on the GPU aren't working. I guarantee it doesn't have the right XFX, or it doesn't have the right Radeon 6700 updated drivers. And I'm sure there's an XFX like control panel, or maybe I got to use the Radeon control panel for it. But I don't know why the lights aren't working. I already looked at it and saw it does have lights behind these logos. So I'm not sure why they're not lighting up. But that's neither here nor there. Should you buy this computer? I think that's the real thing here. Should you buy this computer? And I'm going to go, based on the pricing, you are paying a premium. Right now, I would say, because of the GPU market right now, I would say that I can't argue with the price because of the current market. I mean, let me just look at eBay. So this is my other computer. This is my old computer, or the computer. So this computer is the one, by the way, if anybody wants to buy this computer, it is available. This is my current computer. So what do I want to look up? I want to look up, sorry, let me think here for a second. I want to look up, let's see, I want to look up, God, what was I just thinking about? 6700 XT prices right now on eBay. So let me just go to eBay quick and see what 6700 XTs are going for. 6700 XT. And I'll show you guys here. So 6700 XTs. Let's see here. So like here's one for $850. Now this assumes that this is actually, let's go to buy it now though. Let's make sure we get buy it now listings, not bids. So yeah, so that one's still there at $850, $800, $1,000, $800, $1,000, $850. So maybe $779, but we'll see. And that one $870. So anywhere between $800 to $1,000, which is funny because that's what the 5700 XT is going for as well, and this is way better than the 57. And there's one for $1,400. Jesus. So like you'll see, the prices are kind of all over the place. So like when you consider the increased pricing on the GPUs and how hard they are to find, when you consider the custom water cooling, when you consider that it's a decent motherboard, I think for the price point of $2,500. It could be a better one. It is an overclockable capable motherboard. It has plenty of power delivery, so it's fine. And it does have heat sinks on all the things that need heat sinks on. You can kind of see right here, the power delivery is where you want the heat sinks. So it's got heat sinks here. It's got heat sinks here on the power delivery. And it even has a little fan down here that isn't spinning. I don't know what the purpose of that fan is, because it's not spinning. I presume, is all the power hooked up on this? Is there a missing power? I don't think there's a missing power. I'll have to double check. Pretty sure it has all the power. It's got the 24 pin and it also has an additional 8 pin for the CPU. So I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure all the power is plugged in. So maybe that fan only runs when those things get hot. That could be controlled by the BIOS. I'll have to double check. There must be something under there, a chipset that needs a fan cooler for some reason. It's probably just for aesthetics too. So the motherboard's fine. It could be better. It's like a $150 motherboard. From MSI. I mean, it's fine. Everything about this computer is just fine, So for $2,500, can I tell you to buy it? I will say this. If you're computer savvy, if you're okay with going in the BIOS to fix things, then absolutely. I can suggest it, especially if you're someone who doesn't want to do all the work. If you don't want to put in all the work to build your own PC, but you do know enough about computers to mess with things, then absolutely pick this bad boy up. It's hard to build this computer for cheaper than the current price that they're charging, especially with custom water cooling, even soft tubing, because that's what this is soft tubing. It's hard to beat the price right now in the current marketplace, and you didn't have to build it yourself. Now, you could select a different case, by the way. So definitely use their customizer and get a better case that's got better ventilation. This was just the default case it came with. Get better ventilation case. I think it's going to cost like an extra $20 to get a better ventilation case. And then, I don't know. The rest of the stuff is just stuff that I think they just do on every single computer they build. I guarantee they don't enable the RAM profile on any computer they build. Based on reviews I've seen, they never enable it. So, like, if you're comfortable going in the BIOS and doing that, like I am, it doesn't bother me, then sure. I'm very disappointed. This is weird, though. It's weird they didn't install the cooler. Now, I don't think this one actually needs it, but even for aesthetic reasons, I'm glad they at least included it. They could have just sent the board and not included the damn M.2 drive cooler. And I think this takes more than one .m.2. Let me make sure, because if I get a new drive, I want to make sure. Yeah, you can put two M.2s. So I'll probably move that 500 gig one down to the other slot and then install a better one there. I'll install like a Gen 4, and then we'll slap this bad boy on the Gen 4, because the Gen 4 ones do need a little extra cooling. And I'm also curious what kind of thermal paste they use. I don't do I want to take the water block off to see what thermal paste they use? I swear if they used a thermal pad. But I'm not having any temperature issues. So here's my time spy score for the GPU as it stands right now. You'll see I got a 12399. Can get better than that with this GPU. Let's see if it has. I can compare the results to online too. So the best for this card is a 14561. Now that might be on water. That might be a water cooled card. Just looking at stuff here. Graphics score, 72 FPS, 82. I mean, it's fine. Let me compare it. Let me compare it here. Let's compare it to other people online. And no, I don't have Chrome or anything installed yet. So, like, it's not up there with the premium gaming PC 2020. Although the score is ahead of high-end gaming. So, I mean, they're saying this is a 4K capable. It's not 4K capable. I mean, you could do 4K with it, but you're not going to get 100 plus FPS anyways. So my 50. So did I hit 4.9? I hit 4.9 in here. No, that's not too bad. I mean, average temperature 64 degrees on the graphics card. That's perfectly acceptable. I mean, you could push GPUs, up to the upper 70s, early 80s. Temperature on the processor. Does it give me a temperature? It did not give me a temperature. I can see the driver version. I can already tell that's an older driver version. So here's the motherboard. So it's an MPG. I thought it was an MSI. They lied to me. They did lie to me. It actually is an MPG. It was supposed to be an MSI. Well, I'll have to see let me see. MPG X570 Gaming Plus. Let me look this one up. I'm going to look this board up, because the one they said they were giving me was an MSI. This is MPG. Let me see what this is. So MSI, or MPG, let's see. MPG, maybe it's still $150. Let's see. MPG X570 Gaming Plus. Let's see what this board costs. It is an MSI board. Okay, so it is an MSI board. Yeah, so $150 on Amazon, retail $170. Let's see what else about this board. Let's see here. See all the different stuff it says. So you can get up to 4400 megahertz RAM will run on this. So I definitely should put some faster RAM in here. Yeah, that Frozer heatsink. That's what that little fan is down there. So dumb. It doesn't actually spin right now. I got to figure out why it's not spinning. Why isn't it spinning? Is there supposed to be lights on this board? Are the board lights not turning on? What? Hold on. No, I don't think there's any lights on this board. I think this is just their little graphics. But yeah, it takes Gen 4. Yeah, it's a Gen 4 board. Dual channel DDR4. Put up to 128 gigs of RAM in here. So 16 gig sticks. Yeah, 2 M.2s. I saw that. So it does have 1 gigabyte LAN. It'd be cool if they had 10 gig LAN, but that's a lot more. I think that's their prestige line that has that. Oh yeah, onboard red LED extendable headers. So there is onboard red LED. I don't see. Okay, maybe I'm blind. Do you see anything lighting up on this motherboard? Do you see anything lighting up? I mean, yeah, the block, but that's not part of the motherboard. Like, I feel like this line over here probably supposed to light up, maybe. Maybe that's the red LED. That's not working. And look at all these fan headers. They didn't use any of them. Look at all that. Use any of the headers on this damn board. And they got this one lead here. That's their fan header lead. Oh my God. What are they doing? There's a bent pin. You guys see that bent pin? See that bent pin? Someone hit it with a tool. 2 bent pins there. Actually, see that? See if you can see it. 2 bent pins. Good luck. Good luck, MSI. Or good luck, Cyberpower. You bent some pins. It's okay. They're not broken off, at least. So someone just hit it with something. Or maybe you did that in shipping. I don't know. I feel like I'm bitching a lot. Does it feel like to you guys I'm bitching a lot? I mean, guys, I was sent a free computer. I can't be bitching too much. But this is just who I am when it comes to PCs. This is who I am. I'm very technical with this stuff. Do I still have my old PC? Yes. My old PC will be available to. Well, I'm honestly, if anyone wants to purchase it, I mean, I'm not getting rid of it yet. So my old PC is not a slouch. It's an awesome gaming PC, and it's great for YouTubing too. If people want to know why I even reached out for a new PC, you see this back here. So this is my current PC. Now my old PC. So look at all that USB plug. So I run 7 really high bandwidth USB devices off of that computer to run my YouTube show. Unfortunately, the 2000 series of Ryzen CPUs don't offer enough lanes to the USB hub on the board to run that many high bandwidths. You guys ever know in my live streams when you hear stuff disconnect, or you hear my audio get messed up? Oh, your audio disconnected. Oh, this disconnected. Or that disconnected. You're always hear the doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, or my audio shuts off during a podcast or something. That's one of the things that disconnects, but several things will disconnect. That happens because I personally don't have enough lanes on my USB to run that many high bandwidth USB. So I needed to get up to a more modern Ryzen architecture to run enough that has enough lanes to allow me to run those high bandwidth USB devices. So the Ryzen 5000 series actually has enough lanes to do that. Now, whether or not this board takes advantage of that, I guess we'll find out when I plug all my USB into it. I might need to get a different motherboard. But the point is that I needed something better. I didn't necessarily need a better GPU, but, So, yeah. I'm happy. But I'm also someone that likes to mess with computers. So anything that they messed up, I'm just going to fix. Which right now it's kind of minor, but I mean, I'm going to be overclocking, and you could pay extra. You could pay money and have them overclock. So it's not like you can't get them to overclock. It's like a $15 fee to have them overclock. I think they only do it by 10%. But yeah, so my current computer's I got a Ryzen 2700X, a Crosshair Hero V2, or Crosshair Hero 7 V2 motherboard. It'll have 16 gigs of RAM, as I'm going to swap the RAM. I'm going to take the RAM out of this machine, put it in that machine, because I have 32 gigs of RAM in the other machine. So I'm going to take those DIMMs out, put it in the new machine. So it'll have 16 gigs of RAM at 3200. It'll have a Ryzen 2700X. It'll have a 500 gig SSD. And then it'll have a Radeon XT 5700. A Radeon 5700 XT, I guess is how you say it. So it's not a bad computer at all. I game on it just like 2 days ago. Did videos on it just today. So it's a great computer. It's available now if anyone wants it. I am going to be swapping parts and stuff, and I'll probably do a live stream where I'm swapping those parts. But yeah, if anyone wants it, you know, it's available. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna move it locally to help pay for some of the parts that I want to swap out. But as is, hey, you know what? On the positive side, it's a free computer from Cyberpower. The reason I got this is because of you guys. You guys in the chat, you guys that watch my videos. You guys are the reason that this even happened. So thank you so much, because without you guys watching my videos, this would have never happened. So that's amazing. Also, I just want to say, as long as you're someone who knows what they're doing with computers, this is definitely worth picking up. If you're not, and you just want to game, you'll be fine. Just know that you might be losing 20 FPS. For not having the RAM at the right speeds, which to me is unacceptable. But if you know what you're doing with computers, this is perfectly fine as a pre-built. Not a problem with it. Looks like a cozy man cave. So that's the set back there. You guys know the set, right? So that's the set, you know, whatever. Although I need to put like a black sheet here instead of that white sheet, so it can extend more this way. Anyways, that is that's our set. That's where all our videos are shot. You guys know, my standard videos shot right here, podcast, the whole set. So you guys know that. This is like the couch, where you sit here and you game on the couch. You use the controllers over there, game on the couch over here. It's where like Eric and I play Madden and stuff. This is where one of my monitors is supposed to be for streaming, which is this monitor. So this monitor right here is supposed to be right here on this table for my live streams. But my current monitor, or my big 49-inch monitor, is broken and underneath that table, and I don't know, getting that taken care of still. And then this is just a whiteboard I have in the back with some notes. You can see my old E3 notes. Look at my old E3 notes. You guys see that up there? See that? It says E3 equipment still needed. 2 4K cam links. 1 15-foot HDMI cable. 1 DP or DVI to HDMI converter. 1 8x8 rug. 1 USB extender. Yeah, like that's all old. I haven't touched that since. That's where I put that's like my what I need hardware wise. So like right now, I'm probably gonna be like, hey, I need like a new hard drive. So I'll put like a PCI Gen 4 hard drive. I'll list it up there as like a to get in the future. The 4-pack of Pepsi lives. I didn't drink it. It just teases me in the corner. I did not touch it. It lives. I did not touch it. But yeah, and over there it's kind of like the man cave wall. That's like my sports stuff. And if you want to know what that basket is, there's some cords in it, but otherwise those were like all the shirts I use on my videos. So like I swap different shirts on. Like that's the basket of shirts for my videos. There's a light I don't use anymore. That is it's an LED. I used to have an extension cord run into it. I don't use it anymore, though. I could probably take it down at some point. But yeah, that's kind of... Oh, and there's just general storage back there. Some of my extra camera equipment and some other stuff. And then over there's like the little kit. I don't show this very often. That's like the little kitchen area, sort of, right there. And then there's Mr. Pumpkin. And there's my studio light. The only one I use right now. I have more of them back in storage, but I don't have to use them in here anymore. That one newer studio light replaced 3 lights. It's insane how great that light is. And plus I have this thing up here, which is just super powerful. These are meant for a garage. So having that helps with light in here too. So yeah. I mean, I'm really happy with what they sent me, but that's because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So thank you, Cyberpower. You guys are awesome. So go check out cyberpower.com. I think is it cyberpower.com or cyberpower PC? One of the two.com. Just type in Cyberpower in Google, you'll see it. And again, this exact computer is their VR. It's one of their featured computers. It's a VR rising computer. And you'll see it'll say 5900X with a 6700 XT. So that's what this computer is. Except it has one modification. It added the custom water cooling. I requested that, and it is an add-on because I want to overclock my CPU like a motherfucker. Because I do 4K editing, and I want to be able to scrub my timeline and everything. Now, I guess while I'm sitting here, I can start running updates on this and figure out what the hell's going on. Driver updates. Let me see what I can do. Let's see what I can do for so time spy is fine. Let me see what I can do for updating this thing. Somebody just Google this XFX 6700 XT. I'm gonna look up drivers for this. Do I get this off X-Force's website? So do I use the AMD Radeon drivers or do I use the XFX drivers? See, that's another question. Download the latest version of the Radeon software and take advantage of performance-enhancing features like Radeon Boost and Radeon Anti-Lag. So they want me to use Radeon's tools. Okay. All right. So they want me to use Radeon's tools. That's fine. I figured it would just be using AMD's Radeon tools. I'll go download that right now. I'm going to go download it. I have no problem running their Adrenaline or whatever the hell they call this thing. Now, I do have to transfer all my stuff. I gotta transfer all my stuff over. Now, technically, I could just unplug my hard drives and plug them in here and just have access. But I gotta get all my stuff transferred over to this computer. My storage drives, I could just hook those up. I think there's enough. How many SATA headers are there on here? How many? Is there only 2? No, there's got to be some behind the GPU. No, yeah. There's 6. Okay, so I got to hook up 6 hard drives, 6 spinners. So the spinner, I didn't show you guys the back. You probably can't see it very well. The spinning disc is right here. It's mounted up. I think there's room to mount one right below it too. But they didn't give me the screws to mount another one. But you can also mount 2 2.5-inch drives down here on the bottom of this case. I mean, it's a cool looking case. I'll probably just run it with the damn side panel off because I don't really care. I'll keep it clean. I'm going to have an air compressor in here soon in my office just for keeping shit clean. Just for blowing air. That's all I'm using it for. Not because I'm using any air compressor tools. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Let me install this. I got to change my Windows theme to a darker theme. But I mean, I'm pleased with this thing. So, a few upgrades. We'll probably do a live stream with me upgrading the computer later. The big thing is going to be swapping that power supply because I have to rewire a lot, which it's actually not that bad. But I don't know what to do about those Molex centipedes. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? You guys have no idea. What the hell is a Molex centipede? I mean, do you guys want me to take off the back panel and show you guys what I'm talking about with the Molex centipede? It's insane. I've never seen anybody do this but Cyberpower. It's weird. I mean, I'm sure it's safe, maybe. It's got to be safe, right? Like, they start house fires, you feel like they'd be sued. So all AMD software installs, which I'm surprised it doesn't come. Sure, so let me show you this Molex centipede. It's okay if I move the camera. So move this tempered glass side panel. It is real glass, so kudos to them for that. It's not plastic. So we're going to move my camera slightly here. My camera's not set up in the right location anyways. You guys saw in my last video the angle wasn't right. That's because, a new addition to the office. Rugs. You see this rug? This is a giant rug. You see all these cables? Yeah, those cables run under the rug. So now they're covered up. So I don't trip on them anymore. So that's really nice. So let me take off this back panel and show you guys what's working here. Also, there was some rattling earlier on the top of this case for some reason. I want to note that. There was rattling earlier, but it stopped. I don't know why it stopped. It felt like it was loose, but now computers sometimes just make noises for no reason. Did I really take out 4? That felt like I only took out 3. 1, 2. Guess I did take out 4. All right. So let me show you what I mean by those Molex centipedes. Now, if you're someone who doesn't build computers, you won't think anything of this. So like I said, there's the 4 terabyte spinner. And yeah, you could definitely install another one. So they have a second install drive for one of these. Now, again, they don't include the screws, I don't think, to install. Let me see. How do they have this installed on here? 1 second. Let me look. Oh, maybe it's on the back. Maybe it's on the back side of this plate, because you undo this, you take the plate off, you install the drive to it, then you put the plate up. Maybe it's on the back side, but I don't think. I'm pretty sure it didn't give me the screws to install another big drive like this, which is fine. I can find a way to install it. I've got it. Well, here we go. Here's the centipede. Look at this. So that's one of the centipedes. That's one. So I'm not sure if this one's the RGB centipede or just the fan power centipede. And here's centipede 2. You do not do this. This is not how you power fans or RGB. This one is just an adapter. I think this is an adapter for... Does this power supply not have enough? I bet you this power supply doesn't have enough of the... Enough of the normal stuff. Anyways, yeah. These centipedes, that's not how you power fans. You either use a controller hub or newsflash to Cyberpower. If you watch this, newsflash. The motherboard has 9 fan headers. There's only 7 fans. This does not need to happen. This is custom done. They don't come this way. Fans do not come this way. This is all custom wired. They custom did this. They made it more difficult on themselves. And obviously more difficult on people like me that are going to mess with the computer. Because because they stripped the cables, I can't plug those fans into the motherboard. Even if I wanted to. So they're always running at max speed. That's what I was saying before, why they're always running at max speed. I can't change the speed. Because they're just always 100%. Because it's direct power. So yeah, this is dumb. This is definitely non-standard, proprietary, extra work bullshit. Just extra work. It's unnecessary. I guess is the kindest way I can put it. It's just unnecessary. Oh man, yeah, my GPU is way behind. And it's fine. I'm sure it's just using the bog standard Windows 10 driver for it, and that's why it's way behind in its driver. I'm just curious if I can OC this bitch. I gotta get the RAM running too. I gotta restart and go into BIOS. I'm sure it's a standard MSI BIOS. Yeah, it's just installing shit right now. Installing drivers, and it's gonna flash a few times as it updates my GPU driver. And it is running a 4K TV right now, but it's not only 60 hertz TV. So I'm gonna read some of the chat. What do you guys want? You guys have any thoughts at all? You guys have any thoughts? I'm just scrolling up. Every company, yeah, dude. There's not any. I would say there's not really any pre-built company that doesn't have like at least something that's just weird if you're someone who works on computers. I will say there are exceptions. So when you have the premium builders, so like some of the what is it? What's the name of that one company that does these really, really cool custom builds? Let me just type in pre-built PC. I'll recognize it when in Google here. Whoops, wrong computer. I got too many keyboards in front of me. All right, so pre-built PC. So let's see here. I've had iBuyPower way back in the day. They weren't very great. Maybe they're better now. Well, if you have Micro Center pre-build your PC, they're just grabbing parts off the shelf. So, I mean, there shouldn't be anything weird about that. They're not going to go customize their fans to make them more difficult to work with. Digital Storm. That's what I was thinking of. So, if you order from Digital Storm makes insane PCs. They're massively overpriced. Like $5,000. It's insane for what you get. But they look really, really damn cool. So there's that. And then, so we can't argue with that. They look cool. And there's no catches. They're built to perfection. Someone told me to go play sports. Come on now. You trolling me? Or is that just another one of those, you're fat comments? Fuck you, man. I've lost like 15 pounds in the last 2 weeks. You can go suck a big one if that's what you're doing. I'm just scrolling up to see what some of you guys were saying earlier here. Yeah, no More Heroes 3 is looking pretty great. I haven't played it yet. Bryson Brown said, I'm 15. My last PC I saved up for broke, and they wouldn't give me a new one. I mean, the warranties, you know, they're a little fickle with warranty. Everyone is. I think parts is only like 30 days. So if like there's a hardware failure. But if there's other issues, like the issue is how they built the computer, you get service for a year, I think, with Cyberpower. Hey, thank you so much to Taker610 with a $2 make you holla super chat. I think it's the first super chat today. Holy crap, Metroid Dread trailer, day one. Dude, that Metroid Dread trailer, man. That's what this live stream was going to be, a standard stream. But because of this PC, and we wanted to make sure it's running right. Is everything updated on this thing now? I'm going to run 3D Mark quick. I'm curious if it's going to get a better score now that it's running the latest drivers. Actually, hold on, what's the software called? AMD, what's this called? Oh, yeah. It's just called AMD Radeon software. I want to see if it's got some default overclocking profiles on here. Because this thing has enough power delivery. Although, there's a better way to do it, but I don't blame for this. All right, hold on. You can actually get slightly better overclocks if you run 2 separate power cables for each of those pins, but it's fine. That's non-standard. Most people don't do that. Let's see here. Quick setup, launch, capture, tune your hardware's performance. Okay, skip this. All right, I want to go to the software tuning on this. I want to see if, let me flip this around. Yeah, there's always manufacturer warranties on the actual parts. So like the XF, like it just, people will be like, oh, but Cyberpower built it. Yeah, but if the GPU goes bad, don't call Cyberpower, call XFX. So let's see here. Let me see where the tuning is on this performance. Let's see here. No, need to get Ryzen Master downloaded here. Ryzen Master, for those who don't know, is how you mess with a Ryzen CPU. How you overclock a CPU is with that. is with Ryzen Master. Ryzen Master. So let's get that installed. So literally I got like nothing installed on here. It's just basic Windows stuff. So a big by the way, big credit, big shout out to Cyberpower. No bloatware. No bloatware on a pre-built PC is insane. Never happens. If it wasn't for the logo on the case, you wouldn't even know this is a Cyberpower PC. Like, that's good. It's fine. I'll scroll down. Jeez. I agree. Install. All right. Now, we're not going to do any overclocking of the CPU yet because I need to tune the RAM. Tuning. Of course I accept. Yeah. So it's on automatic right now. Let's just click overclock, see what happens. This is just their auto overclocking. I don't know what it's even capable of. Okay, 2699 megahertz is what they OC'd it to. 2699. Is that good for a 60? I don't have any experience with the 6700 XT. I don't know if that's good for a 6900 XT. I'm gonna have to do some research on the overclocks. That's just the default now. You could fine tune it and get better. Ooh, we could overclock the VRAM too. Well, let's do that too. Screw it. Let's overclock that VRAM. Oh, that's a big overclock. That is not what the VRAM was running at. Holy crud. Can I not overclock both? VRAM clock speed. Whoa. Can I not do both? Okay, there's default. Why can't I do both? Want me to switch to manual? Can I not? Really? Oh, this is just software overclocking. You can do it in the BIOS too. I mean, let's just overclock the GPU in general, I guess, instead of just overclocking the VRAM. So let's just set it. Let's just set it to that. I think it's overclocking the VRAM along with. Yeah, it's got to be overclocking the VRAM too. When you just overclock the whole GPU, you get undervolt too. Sometimes that's a better result. All right, where's Ryzen Master at? Hold on. Now, I don't think it's going to be able to overclock much at the moment, not with these RAM speeds. And I don't have my 32 gigs put in here yet. But let's see here. Temperature is 30C at idle. I mean, 30C. I'll just show you guys. 30C at idle is really good. That's really good on a CPU. Like, damn. That's really good. 30C at idle is really good. I'm not going to do the auto overclock yet on this, though, because I want to get into BIOS. See if I remember how to get into BIOS. It's one of the F keys, I think. I'm going to restart this thing and try to get into BIOS. Restart. Let's see if I can remember which key it is. F9 or F11? Something like that. See if I can get into BIOS. Or maybe it'll be delete on this one. Might as well get ready to hit one of these. F9. F11, delete. One of these keys that they're getting the BIOS. I'm not sure which one. Maybe it's escape on this. No, it's got to be F9, F11, or delete. I want to get in the BIOS and get my RAM running at the right speeds. Now, I'm going to be swapping this RAM out anyway, so I'll probably have to redo this. I'm just hitting all three keys. No, it didn't do it. Damn it. All right, hold on. Let me see what it is for this board. Did they make it so I can't get into the BIOS? That would suck. Into the BIOS of a MPG X570. What key is it? Delete. Okay, it's delete. All right. So this one's delete. Not all of them are delete, so that's okay. So it's delete. Got it. Restart anyways. All right, so it's just the delete key, so just spam the delete key the moment that it turns off. Spam. All right, here we go. Spam that delete key. Spam delete. Let's get into the BIOS. Hey, there we are. There's the BIOS. So let's see here. So I want to show you guys this in case if you check your PC right now, you guys have a PC, whether it's a laptop or a desktop, doesn't matter, and you see in control panel that your memory is running, your RAM is running at 2666 or 2667. You want to go and you want to see if it has everything properly enabled. So see right now this is running at 2666. This is 3200 rated RAM. The timings on this aren't super great. These are on the XMP profiles that it comes with, which are not on right now, which is 1620, 2038. That's not super great. This mouse doesn't work very good off a mouse pad. Let me see if I can get, I'm going to see if I can get this enabled here. So you're going to want to enable your XMP profile. Let me see if I can do that. I'm on the memory. Let's see. What's game boost? What the? Okay, what is this thing in your game boost? CPU don't support over. Okay, wait, what? Game boost off. Disable. Game boost on. CPU equals. Game boost on is CPU doesn't support overclocking. Well, so why would you ever want to turn that on? If you turn game boost on, you can't overclock your CPU. Okay, that's dumb. Is this it? This might be it. Oh yeah, here's the XMP. So XMP is right at the top. So see, they got XMP right here. They have profile 1 and profile 2. So profile 1 is 3200 megahertz, 16, 20, 20, 38, which isn't great speeds or isn't great timings, but it's better, you know, still want to hit the 3200. So both of them are exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just go profile 1. Bam. Profile 1. It's on. I don't know why the RAM is still at 2666. Oh, I hit apply, probably. Maybe do I have to turn both on? That shouldn't matter. Curious and curious. Okay. Fan info. One system fan. There's only one. There's 7. There's only one. Usually just turning... Why isn't turning XMP on working? Well, now. Isn't that curious? RGB, okay, HD controller. Well, maybe we just have to save it. Maybe it's because it's not saved yet, you know? Sometimes you got to save. So where's the save? I think if I just go to exit it, it'll save. So I just hit escape. Let's see. Quit without saving? No. How do I save? How do I save my settings, damn it? Advanced. Easy mode. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's under here. Let's go with overclock settings. What do they got here? Oh, here we go. These are the settings I was looking for. So we were in easy mode. I don't want to be in easy mode. Here we go. This is the stuff I was looking for. This is standard stuff. Okay, so let me just, I'm going to navigate this out with my keyboard here. XMP profile 1 is on. Okay, it does say the frequency here is 3200. Okay, so that's what we want. So it's got profile 1 at 3200. That's what we want. All this other stuff could stay the same. All right, so now how do we save? What I don't understand, by the way, is why game boost, if you turn game boost on, you can't overclock your CPU. That makes no sense. All right, so how do we save? I don't need to flash the BIOS. How do we save? Is it Control S? It's just S. If I hit escape, see, no, I want to save. How do you save, damn it? God. It's usually not this difficult. But let me see. How do we save? Oh, save. There it is. I got it. Got it. I see it. It's over here. I'm just an idiot. I'm an idiot. I use my mouse. It says right here. Save. Wait, no, I don't want to load a profile. No! God damn it. Here we go. Settings. Save and exit. Got it. Save changes and reboot. Bam. Disabled the profile 1. Yes. Boom. There we go. Now, when I look at it, it should say 3200 megahertz. Now, so you want to turn on your XMP profiles. It took me a second to figure out in this BIOS. I haven't used this exact BIOS before, so it took me a second. But now that XMP is enabled, it should be running at 3200 megahertz. So let's see. Is it running at 3200 megahertz? Let's go Control Delete. You guys saw earlier in the stream it was not running at 3200. It was running at 2666. And let's go to performance, memory, ba-bam. 3200 megahertz. That is what it's supposed to be running at. Now, if I go into Ryzen Master, we're going to run Ryzen Master. Ryzen Master. Let's run the app here. Ryzen Master driver not installed properly. Driver not installed. Well, that's great. We got to reinstall Ryzen Master. Hold on. Of course we do. Because nothing ever goes, right when you're doing things. Yes, install Ryzen Master. There we go. Let's uninstall it and reinstall it. So it didn't uninstall. It didn't install correctly, which is, just happens. Sometimes apps don't install or things don't install correctly. But we want to, now that maybe because I mess with the RAM. I bet you because I mess with the RAM, it's like, we don't like you. You changed something. It's like a new computer. It's like a new computer. PCs can be dumb like that sometimes. Oh, because you enabled your XMP, Ryzen Master doesn't realize that you have a Ryzen CPU. We didn't even install. Have a good day. Yeah, now it says successfully installed. So dumb. All right, let's. Ooh, that's interesting. That's a troubleshooting. So it still says the driver's not installed properly. Interesting. Let's run 3D Mark again. I'm curious. Interesting. The joy of PCs. See? And this should have all been done already. This is so dumb. Interesting. I'm having an issue with Ryzen Master. I mean, you can overclock without Ryzen Master. I'm just going to run Time Spy again quick. See if we get at least better scores than we did before with the 3200 running. Now, again, I'm going to put more RAM in this SOB. I max my RAM like a bitch. I use up 32 gigs, no problem. Well, I'm 4K editing. 16 gigs is fine for gaming, though. Comes with 16. Anyways, how you guys doing tonight? You guys doing good? I'm just gonna sit here and wait while like you see Time Spy is about to run. I'm gonna let Time Spy do its thing. How you guys doing? I will give them credit. They put feet. Hold on. Is the bottom of this case ventilated? Whoa! Hey! Hold up! There's another fan. Those sneaky bastards! Look at that. They hit a fan here. So there's 8 fans in this case. What the? Is there even airflow down there? What the hell? Is there even airflow underneath? What the? Sure as shit. There's airflow underneath. All right. Oh, they hit a fan. So there's 8 fans in here. Come around this side. So that's what this is. That's another fan. There's the power supply, as I said before. Interesting. 8 fans. That's a hell of a lot of fans. That's a lot of air. Is this an intake or an outtake? Hold on. That's an intake. I guess it makes sense. So they got 4 intake, 4 outtake. 1 intake has great clearance. 1 outtake has great clearance. 3 intakes have shit clearance. Well, at least they're consistent. What's up, Diego? Eric likes PCs, yeah. Eric's got a PC. I told Eric if he wants to buy my PC, my old one now, he could have it. It's a great PC. But he didn't want to buy it, so he's good. He just bought an Xbox Series X, to be fair to him, so he's good probably for gaming with the Switch and his Series X. And he doesn't do videos or live streams, so he doesn't PC game a lot. He does want to play Age of Empires 4, but his current PC should be able to play that, I think. You pre-ordered Dread a few minutes ago? Sweet, man. Yeah, I don't do a lot of these behind-the-scenes streams very much. This was kind of a special one because I have this PC and I was supposed to do a video today, and the video just wasn't coming together. There was just too much going on with this computer for me to make a video without having someone else behind the camera. I tried, Cyberpower. I tried. Sorry. This is what you get instead. I apologize for not being able to do a standard video. If you want me to send the PC back, I will. Oh, the contract just states I just have to get a video type out today. It does not specify it can't be a stream. So we got it, Cyberpower. You got your video out. Probably not the video you were hoping for per se, but I mean, you knew it was coming to me. You knew this was going to be a pseudo review. You know. Can't even give you the benefit of the doubt on that. Yeah, he's going to get Back for Blood. That's why he wanted it. He's going to get Madden too, of course. But yeah, he's going to get Back for Blood. He's going to use my account because I don't have an Xbox Series X right now. I have Game Pass. He's going to use my account. So you won't even have to pay for Back for Blood. Greetings, Brian. How's it going, man? So yeah, he's going to get Back for Blood. I need to get an Xbox Series X now so we can play Madden online against each other, man. He's going to... It's a pretty sick computer. I gotta admit, guys, like, setting aside my gripes on how it was built and how it was put together, I mean, let's just get into the I'm really excited part. Guys, I got a new fucking computer. I got a frickin' 6700 XT in this bad boy, which, yeah, cool, there's better GPUs, but 6700 XT is plenty for what I'm using it for. I have a 5900X. I have custom water cooling. This RAM's getting replaced. This RAM's getting swapped out. I got better RAM, but that's all right. I got an M.2 drive, which I don't even have an M.2 on my current PC. I have a SATA SSD. So, like, yeah, it's Gen 3, but so... I'm going to put Gen 4 on it, but that's fine. I've got all these RGB fans. My other computer has 0 RGB fans. There's 8 fans in here. The biggest, the power supply swap I'm going to be doing, but big whoop. I guess I got a new PC. I didn't even pay for it. I feel like I'm being ungrateful. No, they said I could say what I want, so. Did you see my conflicting? Oh yeah. I'm gonna get a Gen 4. I'm getting a Gen 4 drive for sure. I think next week or the week after I'm buying a Gen 4 drive. So basically, I'm kind of afraid to put anything on this computer. I'm a smidge afraid to put anything on this computer, and I'll tell you why. If I'm going to reinstall Windows anyways, it's really, I don't know if you guys know, it's really hard to delete a Windows install. So let's say I keep, let's say Photoshop and Premiere, and I keep that on this drive, on the 500 gig drive I keep it on there. The problem is I can't delete the Windows install without reformatting the drive. Now, I can clone drives. So, in theory, what I could do is get the Gen 4 drive, install it, clone this drive to the Gen 4 drive, then reformat this drive. So basically, I could start using this computer now once I swap out the RAM. I could start using this computer now. In fact, should I swap the RAM right now? Should we just do it right now? Should we just swap RAM? Should we swap RAM? Should we upgrade this RAM right now? The funny thing is, my Time Spy score is even lower. Look at that. Should we upgrade the RAM right now? Should we do it? Should we do it? All right. Let's do it right now. Hold on. I gotta turn off both computers. Power. Shut down. Now, I'm swapping RAM. I can't switch computers yet. I gotta move files. Honestly, most of my files are on my storage drives. Can I get my storage drives installed on this thing right now? Can I do it right now? Can I put my storage drives on this sumbitch right now? Hold up. Where's my screwdriver? 1 second. 1 second, guys. Sorry for looking at the ceiling. I know it's not exciting. I gotta shut down both computers. Like, screw it. Power. Shut down. Where are you, drive? I'm looking for you. Or a screwdriver. What do I do with you? Here we go. Alright. Shut down anyways. Alright. Yeah, it's shutting down. Alright. So I'm gonna come in here, see if I can get another hard drive installed. Let's see if it comes with the parts to do it. So this is the plate to install another hard drive. Look at the LED light on the ceiling. All right, some cables on the way here. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this bay definitely, okay. So this drive bay definitely does not have the screws. All right. Maybe, hold on, let me put this bay back in. Can I install them to the, see, the problem is these are spinning disk drives. Can I install these to the, these 2.5s down here? Can I install them on here? They didn't give me the screws, did they? Hold on. I still got a parts bag over here. Did they give me the screws? They give me all the motherboard screws. They gave me a SATA cable. They didn't give me the screws, did they? Those bastards. Well, I could just remove the screws on the other computer. All right. Let's unplug this. Let's do this the right way. We gotta turn the power supply off. Unplug it. All right. I gotta unhook my other computer too here. So let's move this computer to the ground. Oh my God, this computer is so heavy. Unplug the monitor. Unplug the internet. All right, so that's one computer. Now I gotta unplug all the shit from my other computer, so I can swap the RAM here at least. I want to see if I can put the hard drives in. We'll see if it cooperates. God, we got a lot to unplug. I was not planning to do this swap tonight, but you know what? Why not? Why not just do it while I'm here, right? I'm already here. I'm already live streaming. Why not do a live swap of parts right now? Who says you can't swap parts in the moment? Who says you can't just decide, you know what? I'm just going to say screw it and swap everything right now. All right. Unplug the DP cables. Yeah. All right. Oh. Whew. All right. Now this computer faces the wall, so I haven't actually looked inside this computer. Whoops. Oh, I was saying, you can't turn on the power cables unplugged. All right. Oh. So, this is my current rig. See, it's a little dusty. I run it with the side panel off. I mean, a little dusty. It's really dusty. So, I have to clean this sumbitch out before I sell it to anybody. All right, so a couple things. If I'm going to swap computers right now, one, capture card. I need the capture card. That's going to the other computer. This card I don't need anymore. This is an old FX sound card. I don't need that anymore. So there's the M.2 or the normal drive. There's the 4 RAM sticks. Let's grab these RAM sticks right now. Let me get over here. Get over here. Am I gonna be able to take these out without taking the GPU out? Oh, I probably can't, can I? Without taking the GPU out. Come on. No, those aren't. The clips are only on top. Oh, the clips just went back in. That's all. No, there we go. Yeah, so these are what I'm putting in. I got the Corsair Vengeance Pro. All right, so let's pull out these sticks. I got 4 of them. We're gonna put the 16 in here. I gotta see what slots they go in. Which slots should they go in? Okay, I think they go in slot 2 and 4 on that board, so I can keep the dual channel on here for whoever gets this computer. Okay, so there's that. Let me take off the other back panel here, get at my other hard drives, and see if I have screws. I might have extra screws for those hard drives that have all my files on it. What's up, Brian? How's it going, man? How's it going, man? All right. So this is the back. I did this. Not the greatest cable management. Let me pull the cables off the drives here. Cable off. Cable off. All right. Those are done. How do these just slide out? Hold on. It's been a while since I've looked at this computer. I built it ages ago. All right. How do they screw it in? Okay, yeah, it's a drive cage. All right, it's a drive cage. Where's the release on the drive cage? Oh yeah, this is okay. One of these hard drives is a laptop spinner disk. I put a laptop spinner. Well, that'll fit in the 2.5 spot. A laptop spinner. That's funny. Yeah. Where's the drive cage release? Where's the drive cage release? All right, let me set this on the floor where I got better light. Oh my gosh, where's the drive cage release? You bastard. Ugh. Maybe you guys can see it. All right, where's the drive cage release? Let's get these wires out of the way. Whoops. Where's that drive cage release? Maybe there isn't a release. How did I get this in here? Is this... How did I get them in? I gotta take the front panel off. That's what it is. Front panel needs to come off. Can I prop it with this? I don't know. You're gonna look at the ceiling for a second, guys. I gotta take the front panel off. I forgot how this case works. Dust filter, which is fine. That dust filter needs to be clean. Hey, they kind of kept the fan clean. So we'll undust this for you guys. Oh, I only screwed them in on this side. I see what I did. Okay. I see what I did. So my drives are screwed in. My drives are only screwed in on this one side. Like, one's only got one screw in it. So let's take out the drives. 1 screw, 2 screws. Okay. Let's take out the drives here. These are my current storage drives that have all my files. So let's take this out. See if I can get these drives installed quick. All right. Now I don't even know if that power supply has enough power cables for these drives, but that's okay. All right. Is that drive is gonna slide out now? Did I install a screw on the backside? It doesn't feel like I did. This one, I definitely only have this one on. You can see how loose it's sitting in there. Oh my God. Are you serious? Hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. Hold on. 1 second, guys. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow. Wow. That's funny. What was I doing? What was I doing? God, I'm dumb. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I need a smaller screwdriver. I need my iFixit kit. That's what I need right now. I need a smaller screwdriver for the one drive. All right, this one had 2 screws in it. There it is. All right, so there's one of the drives. There's one of my spinners. This is just a 1 terabyte Western Digital. Yeah, still works. Nothing wrong with it. Question is, where do I mount this thing in here? Because this back plate here, so they screwed it to the back. I think I could just screw these screws into that. But I got to find the cable. So they only gave me 1 SATA cable, which I could just steal a SATA cable off of this other computer. I could just steal a SATA cable. Where's the power? Hold on. I got to find the hard drive power here. What do we got? This is hard drive power right here. Wait. Okay, that's hard drive power. So I got to clip this. Okay, so I got to go clip this. And that's hard drive power right there. Okay. What do I do with this other one, though? I need both these drives. Until I can get the data off these drives, I need both of them. They're both 1 terabyte drives. I need my iFixit kit, damn it. Where's my iFixit kit when I need it? Where's my iFixit kit when I need it? Because this screwdriver's too big for that. Well, let's install this fat drive first. This other one's like a 2.5 size drive, but it is a spinner from a laptop. I'm going to install this 2.5 drive quick. So this one I do need the plate for. So let me get the plate here. I'm going to unplug. Maybe. Yep. There it is. Come on. All right, or not. Don't listen to me. Nobody has to listen to me. Computers don't have to listen to me. So there's the plate to install the 1 hard drive. So we're gonna, let's see. Are we gonna just go like that? I mean, it can work. All right. This is interesting. I can't lean you guys against anything. I'm kidding. I got it. All right. So we're gonna install this onto here. How do we want to do this? Do we want to do this like this? Oh. All right. Do we want to do this like this? No, can't. Gotta do it like this. Gotta go this way. All right. Only goes one way. All right. Let's get the screws in here. Screwdriver. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. The screwdriver is what's propping up the dang screen. I need the screwdriver. Here, we'll prop it up with that. All right. Let's get this one screw in right there. All right, so that started. Just installing the hard drive here. So based on this orientation, we're gonna need to do this. Yeah. This is gonna have to go here. Come on. Line up, you son of a bitch. So close. Is it off by like a 0.5 millimeter? God, that would suck. Is it really off by a 0.5 millimeter? That would be crazy. Maybe we can at least screw it in here. I just need to get at least 1 screw on each side. Yeah, that might I might be able to force that in. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Now, you're supposed to use at least 4 screws. So this is by no means the proper way to install a hard drive. But I don't have any extra screws right now, so we're just going to go with what we got. All right, so that's pretty solid on there. So that's one of my storage drives. We'll get that installed in a moment. I got to get that extra SATA cable. Yep. So it came with the SATA cable. We'll get that installed. If I can get my other storage drive out of here, which I need my iFixit kit for. Let me think about this. Well, let me route this SATA cable before I do anything else. Because I got to get this SATA cable back here. So let's move these glass plates before I break them. All right. All right. Ugh. Show you guys what I'm doing here. So we got to plug this SATA cable in to the motherboard. Probably gonna have to remove the GPU to get at it, I think. I mean, there is a SATA port right now. We're gonna have to move the GPU. Oh my gosh, but the water cooling, no. So I'll always unhook the power first here. So the power's unhooked. What did Julia say? Oh yeah, we have my son's birthday party's tomorrow. So we kind of have like a long day. So I gotta unscrew. So I'm gonna unscrew the GPU here. Really? Huh. I thought there was more to it, but I guess not. So it's just a cover. Huh. I think this is just like a nice little cover. I think we're fine. I think if I unscrew, I think it's screwed in with 2 screws. So I think the screws are this one and this one. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it's. Oh, let me see. No, there's definitely, yeah, it's definitely those 2. So 1 second, guys. I'm gonna unscrew. I'm gonna set this up here. Let me get this GPU out of here. He's taking the GPU out. Darn right I am. Just for now. I also got to, while I'm here, after I'm done plugging in my SATA cables, let me. All right. Ooh. Nope, we got to take off this little pretty plate. All right. This plate is just a aesthetic thing. It doesn't really serve a purpose. I got it. All right. Boom. There's the GPU, baby. Radeon XFX. Maybe there's no. Maybe there isn't RGB. I thought I saw RGB on those. Maybe there isn't RGB. Maybe those don't light up. Now that I'm looking at it. Cool. I guess this card doesn't have RGB. Well, that would explain it. It's called a Swift. So there's the big bad boy. All right. So here's now what it looks like. No. Oh, let me spin the camera here. No GPU in. So these ports right here is what we're looking to access. These ones right here. Those are SATA ports. Those are for hard drives. Those literally exist for hard drives. So, what do I do with my SATA cable? Oh, SATA cable. Where are you? I bet you have the computer. I bet you my computer is sitting on top of the SATA cable. I gotta be a little careful with the water cooling here. It's not leaking though. So, all right. So let's see here. Let's route the cable. This is where I wish I had a camera, man. You'd really see what I'm doing. Right now, you guys can't see shit because I can't hold the camera in place. Where's Eric when I need him? Alright, so that's one SATA cable. Now I need to borrow a SATA cable from my other computer. Ugh. I'm alright, Clayton. Doing a little computer work. I need to borrow a SATA cable from here. Let's see here. Let's take this one. This one. Alright. Can I get at either of these cables? Do I have to remove the GPU in here? Oh, I can get at this one. Oh, no, I can't. I gotta remove the GPU in here too. So this is the big RTX. I'm about to get the RTX 5700 XT out. This is a Founders Edition card. Hit the tab here. Ooh. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I need 2 hands for this, so you guys hold on a second. There we go. There we go. So there's the 5700 XT. So this is a Founders Edition graphics card. 5700 XT. Great GPU. Heavy. It's heavier than the XFX one. All right. So now I gotta unplug both of these SATA cables. Just take this one for now. All right. And yes, guys, I'm working on my computer on carpet. Oh my gosh, it's almost as if it's extremely hard when the computer is unplugged to damage it. It is actually really hard to damage a computer. So this other hard drive, I think, can I route it here, down, and up? Yes, I can. Oh yeah, I can do that easy. All right. Cable management. Fun. Not really. But important. Important so it's easy to work on your computer. If you just have cables laying around everywhere, it becomes really hard to work on your computer. All right, so let me get this SATA cable in. To right there. All right, so SATA cable's in. Can I get my other hard drive out, though? Not the SSD. The SSD is staying in this computer. So whoever gets this computer after I clean it out, whoever gets it is going to get the SSD. Now, I got to get this other hard drive out. And I'll be right back. I'm going to look for my iFixit kit quick. I think it's in my storage closet. So be right back, guys. Oh, iFixit kit. Where are you? Is it on the shelf over here? Double check. I haven't used you in a little bit. iFixit. Where'd you go? You must be in the back room. Head into the back room. iFixit. iFixit. Where are you? Hello? Hello? Oh no. How am I going to get that screw out? 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. Oh. Who needs an iFixit kit when you just have little screwdrivers hanging around? Let's get this drive out of here. Ooh, it's magnetic tipped. Perfect. So this is my other spinning disk drive. You can see this is a laptop one. But I use this one. I actually took this out of an old laptop. It's a 1 terabyte drive. Now this one, I think I could fit on a 2.5-inch bay. So they got some 2.5-inch bays here that I am going to steal. Well, not steal. I'm going to undo one of those 2.5-inch bays here in the front. It's going to look kind of ugly because it's like white and silver on top, and the rest of this build is not that. But you know, you work with what you got. Just looking at everything, all the cabling in here, making sure there's no power missing on the board. Looks like we're good on that. All right. This is one of the bays from the new computer. So we're just gonna install this like this. And get those screws I took out. This is one of them. The tiny screwdriver. I think this is one of the screws that was with the laptop. That's why it's so tiny. So tiny. This was the other one, but I think this one might be too big for this. Let's try this one instead. We'll swap screws. We'll swap screws. Nope, that one's too thick. All right. We'll just use this one then. Alright. What I like about this screwdriver, it's got that spinny end. Makes it easy, but that went as far as that's going to go. Let's try it with this one. Alright. So, this is another spinning disk drive. This drive has all of my video files on right now. So, this is a very important drive to me. All my video files. So, now get that installed. While we're sitting here, we might as well put the RAM in, right? So here's my RAM. Let's get this RAM installed, shall we? Let's uninstall this old RAM. Let's open up all the slots here. All right. Only opens from one side. That's fine. Okay, goes like that. So what's cool when you have 4 sticks and there's only 4 slots is you don't have to worry about what slots they go in. So it kind of just goes in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope. Goes in there. So RAM is like adult Legos for idiots. That feels like it's in. Corsair Vengeance. I'm a big fan of Corsair, so this RAM, this will be controlled by the motherboard with the Corsair app. That's the one thing about it, is you got to install yet another RGB app. But I think I'm going to be buying some Corsair fans for this thing. So I'm just going to have everything Corsair RGB wise to make it easier to control. All right, that's 3 in, and let's get the 4 in. This other RAM's going to go in the other computer that I'm going to be selling. All right. Those are all in. No, that one was not in, so good thing I pushed on that. All right. I feel like the RAM is seated. We might have to reseat them. It was a little sketchy. Might have to reseat the RAM. Let's, all right. So, this one, this one we are going to route here. This is going to be the right angle right, we need that one. In fact, we're gonna take off this bay. We're gonna put the cables on it without this bay installed. Well, it's been fun. Later, Natsu. You have a lot of appointments? I totally understand. I got my kid's birthday party tomorrow, so we're going to install this just like that. Now I gotta go get the power. So we gotta undo some of this cable management, which credit to Cyberpower. They did cable manage. Not everybody does. These scissors are so dull. Ah, got it. Got it. We got it undone. All right, so let's see what we got for power here. Oh my God. Oh my God. How am I gonna oh my God, guys. What is this? Okay. That's too funny. I'm not going to be able to put that dry bay there. No. That dry bay has to come to the back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whatever the hell they're doing. Okay, hold on. So I undid, okay. So I undid the cable management here, right? So I undid it was all bundled up like this. I undid it, right? So that's when I discovered the power for the fans is running off the same power as the hard drives. What are they doing? What are they doing? It's fine. You can move the bay back here, which is actually a better spot to hide this hard drive. But what are they... what are they doing? Here, I'll have you guys... Maybe you can, like... watch me install some stuff here and do it wrong. All right. Alright. So let's get this in. All right, let's... All right. So those hard drives are good. We just got to get them all wired here. So, let's see here. Theirs is this one, I think. Yep. So let me see what I'm doing here. Sorry, I know the angle's bad. I just got to see what I'm doing to plug in the drive. Got to make sure that their drive goes in the same slot. Same slot it was already in. So that's in. Power-wise, how are we going to run this? I think we're going to go... Oh, man. What are they doing? Does this power supply have any other... Hold on. I got to see if this... Does this power supply have any other power cables aren't being used? I might only be able to do 2 drives here. Hold on. I don't think so. Those are all being used. There's no extra. Oh, wait, right here. Okay, I see what I got to do. All right. So I need to undo the cable management here. I need to undo the cable management here. See this? These are more of the same type of power. I need to take one of these, and plug it into this drive. So these two drives, I can run off the same one. This one I have to run off a different line. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We got this. We got this. Their beautiful cable management's going to be screwy. But we got this, folks. Don't you worry. I know what I'm doing. I just didn't build this computer, so I wasn't sure where everything is. So we're good. We're good. We're good. So what's going to happen is this one's going to get plugged in here, and this one. Okay. All right. Let me plug this one in. This one gets plugged in. Which direction does this one get plugged in? Let me see here. This one gets plugged in. Does it matter? I feel like it should matter, but maybe it's plugged in. Is it plugged in like this? Ooh, that's not going to reach now. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, well, never mind. We just got to be smarter than the computer, Nate. Smarter than the average bear. Let's set aside this RAM before I step on it. All right. I know, I'm really making building computers look so much fun, aren't I, guys? Aren't I? I swear building computers is a ton of fun. All right. That hard drive's plugged back in. And then this power down here. So we got to move this nest of wires. All right. So all right. So this drive will be plugged in with this one. Let me get up in here. Oh, I plugged this one in backwards. Whoops. That's all right. We can fix that. That's okay. So this one's plugged in. Wait, no, I can't plug them in that way. Well, that has to be the way it goes then. Did they really give me a right angle? You know what? Screw you guys. Wait, no, that's right angle too. All right, I'm just going to make it work. Freaking right angle adapters. They're nice when you need them. Right angle adapters are nice when you need them. They suck when you don't. But I think there's no way. There's no way that right angle adapter's getting in there. Right angle adapters suck. Can I get the right angle adapter on the other side? It doesn't matter which way it goes. Can I get it on this side? You know, maybe. Let's try it. I mean, what's the worst that happens? It doesn't work. Right angle adapters are just... ugh. As I said, great when you need them, sucks when you don't. And in this case, a right angle adapter is a really big bitch to use. Well, it's not the case, it's the motherboard. So the motherboard doesn't go all the way back because I think this can fit a full-size ATX. And I don't think this is a full ATX. But all right. We might be in business. We might be all right. Now that I have that plugged in, let's set this down again. I know I'm making this look so enticing as you guys stare at the side of my head. I mean, I can end the stream if you guys want. You guys don't have to watch this part. It's not like it's like the most entertaining thing ever. I mean, maybe watching me struggle is entertainment to you. It's not really a big struggle, though. But maybe it's entertaining. Watching the side of my face as I try to plug things into a computer. Again, adult Legos. Very tight fits. It's like adult Legos meant for small hands when you don't have small hands. Yeah! All right, we're in business. All right, and this should go underneath all this big cable mess. I wish I had some zip ties right now, though. I think I do have one zip tie, actually. I'll have to try to make this all work with one zip tie. All right. All right, one hard drive plugged in, and now we gotta cut these other things. So our RAM's installed. All right, we're gonna get this bad boy up and running if it's the last thing I do. All right, there's that. Their beautiful cable management is being totally ruined right now. Just so I can get my storage drives in. If I have my storage drives, I can work from this computer. Well, we'll see what happens. All right. So there's that. Get this in here. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. I got to clean up the cables a bit. But I can show you guys. Bam. So before there was just this drive back here. These are from my other computer. These are my storage drives from my other computer. So I don't know if I'm going to keep these drives in here, but I can take the data and clone that onto the other drive. Now the big thing is cable managing all this shit. Like I should use a zip tie right there. I got to get this cable mess back in the case, which I think I'm going to undo this zip tie. I think that zip tie is making that corner too tight. That's okay, because I didn't have 3 drives in here before. So let's undo that tie. Let's undo this tie. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry to Cyberpower PC that I'm ruining your cable management. I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just have to get the back plate back on. So we can just get this to the side. Yeah, I know. This stuff was all set up without a hard drive there. You weren't planning on me adding another one in here, were you? Where are you? Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's get this Molex in here. All right. Let's see if we can get a side panel on, shall we? Moment of truth. Let's get the right side panel. This is the wrong one. Wait, is this the right one? Oh yeah, goes on like this. All right, moment of truth. Will the side panel go on? We don't need to mess with anything else back here. We're good. If the side panel goes on, we call it good. And it won't. Damn it. Hold on. Because of the... You know why it won't? The Molex Centipede. That's okay. I got that tucked in now. Molex Centipede is tucked in. Molex Centipede is tucked in. All right. All right. Let's try this again. Oh, dang it. What's in the way now? Hold on. Is it this? Is it that? So what happens when you mess with their cable? Their cable management was set up in such a way that it just barely fit. It was so beautiful looking. There we go. Let's turn that way. This can just chill over here. Like that. There we go. So their cable management's not completely ruined. But I think this will close now. Oh, it's so close. Oh, yeah, that'll close. All right, where's my case screws? We got it. Get it, got it, good. Now my foot's in the way. All right, we got it. Case will close. We're good. Well, that is the wrong one. This is the case screw. All right, back plate going back on. I think we're good to go, guys. Assuming I broke nothing, we are good to go. This computer should boot as is. I just have to get... I need to get the faceplate back on. We're not going to plug all my devices into it yet. I'll do that off camera. Because all of a sudden it's going to be like... What's all these things connected? We don't have any drivers for any of this stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. No, this side I can put on. Sorry, I got to put my... I forgot I got to put my capture card in. But we'll do that in a second here. I gotta grab case screws here. All right. All right. All right. Good to go on that. Oh, we gotta tighten this one. We'll just give a little. Make all these a little tighter. We don't want any rattling. All right. Now let's get the capture card installed. All right. GPU installed. Capture card installed. There's my AverMedia 4K. Let's see. We're gonna need to remove. We need to remove that plate there. All right, so this one here we need to take off. Relax and chill? Who's not chilling? People think I'm not chilling? Dude, I'm building computer stuff. This excites me. You guys will see the finished product and you'll be like, what did you do? Oh man, look at all that. Whoops. There it is. Let's pop this. Someone not chilling? Just waiting for the sparks and emails to start any minute? There's not going to be sparks. Guys, I've been doing this a long time. There won't be any sparks. The only thing is those hard drives, whether or not I accidentally unplugged any of these SATA cables. Which, they seem like they're all in, so we'll see. Alright, so that's in. I wish I had a magnetic tip on this. Let me lean this up against here. Wish. Will this one work? Wish I had a magnetic tip screwdriver, which I don't. Makes it a pain in the butt installing things. Oh, when you don't have a magnetic tip screwdriver. Ugh. But it is what it is. I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it, to be honest. Okay, that's good. All right, let's get the GPU back in. Good old 6700 XT, baby. Underneath the water cooling. Ugh. Yeah, one good thing about the water cooling loop is they gave me so much extra damn room. Alright, I gotta look at this dead on here. Alright, GPU is in. Gotta put the screws back into it, which are... Oh, come on, Nate. You're on a... Alright, Nate. There's one. Like, come on, Nate. Wait, that's not one. Hold on. There's one of them. That's one. Get the power plugged in. All right. Sorry, their power supply, their power supply stuff here isn't like perfect. There is a weird. I don't really want to get into it. They have like 4 different cables going to the GPU. It's really weird. It's like making sure they're all in. I don't like that. But they look like they're all into me. Just make sure back here. Yeah, they appear to be in, so guess we'll find out if we turn it on and we don't have video out. If we don't have video out, that means that the power, or if the fans aren't spinning, that would mean that the power's not in correctly, but we'll find out in a moment. Let me put this plate on. This plate that's just for aesthetics. And we'll see if the RAM works. We got to go in and make sure we probably got to reset our XMP profile. Because we put new RAM in, so it's going to read it as new hardware. So it'll be like, oh, this is new hardware. This isn't what you had in before. Let's default back to 2666. Because, because we can. All right. I think we're ready to plug in and turn on and see what happens. Are you guys ready for an explosion? Are you ready for an explosion? Let me move my old computer, which I'm going to have to clean out. Old computer, set aside. Nice knowing you, computer. All right. I will do all my cable management in my office later. Move all my old computer parts. So the old computer will be for sale, but I'm going to clean this bad boy up before I list it. Needs to be dusted out bad. But I will do that. I will take off the cooler, apply new thermal paste, all that jazz. We'll get this computer all cleaned up. And then someone can have it. Let's get the new one up here. Oh my gosh, oh my god. This thing weighs like 50 pounds. It's even heavier. Man, how'd you get that much heavier? I barely put anything else in you. Oh boy. All right. Let's plug in our peripherals here. Our mouse plugged in. It's just a temporary mouse for now. Let's get our keyboard plugged in so we can hit delete. Make sure XMP is set. All right. Let's see if my drives show up. I mean, the main drive, it should boot up either way. Because the main drive didn't change. All right. Plugging in the power right now. All right, plug in the cable here. All right. Oh, it's old computer stuff. Sorry, guys, I'm just moving my old PC out of the way. All right. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Power turns on. GPU fans are running. Is there video out? Is the TV off? TV? I think the TV's turned off. Hold on. It didn't boom, but I think the TV's turned off. 1 second. The TV has an auto power off thing, so might have turned off. Let me turn it on here. Let's say unplug the TV. Is the TV not turning on? Oh, there we go. Yeah, TV's off. All right, TV's on. Do we get a signal? Is there a video out? Device changed. There we go. That's what you want to see. Look, here we go. Device is changed, CPU or memory. See, there's the RGB memory. So it recognizes there's new memory. Please enter setup to configure your system. So we want to go F1 setup. This is what you want to see. When you put new RAM in, this is what you want to see. So you go in here. Okay. We want to go to Nope, not that. Oh, it's still running in at 3200. Look. Is the XMP still enabled? XMP is enabled. Okay, we're good. This is actually good. So here, let's go advanced, settings. I think everything's fine. Oh, wait, does it recognize all my devices? Hold on. What do we got here? That's the boot. That's the main drive. 1, 2, I think a floppy drive. I don't have a floppy drive, but if that's the way it recognizes it, sure. I haven't seen a floppy drive in a lot of that. Well, we're going to save. You've not made any changes to the BIOS settings. That's fine. All right, here we go. Let's get into Windows, baby. And let's see if it recognizes all my drives. And all 32 gigs in Windows. It recognized it in the BIOS. Does it recognize it in the Windows? Here we go. That's the starter MSI screen. I think we did it, folks. The question is, will my hard drive show up and will my data be there? Now, if you didn't know, hard drives, if they're not the Windows drive, are hot swappable. So, in theory, those spinning disk drives I put in here should just read and pick up in File Explorer. So let's see. PC. Bam. There it is. So here is my local disk. This is my the main drive. This is the 4 terabyte drive, which there's a little bit gone for redundancy. And then boom, here's the 2 drives I installed. If I open them up, yep, you'll see. Yeah, there used to be a Windows install in here. You see this? Program files and stuff. Anyways, you'll see in here we got Nintendo Prime files. Nintendo Prime. I don't like the look of this. Let's go view. Let's go to large icons. So there's all my folders. There's all my stuff. Look at that. See? That's how easy it is to bring your stuff over when your files are on storage drives. Now I want to organize this by sort by type. So like every video, I drag in video indie music. I drag in this thing for the ending, and I drag in, I don't know, something else. I do have to install programs again, of course, because I had all those on my main drive. All right, so there's that. That drive's working good. Is my game footage on here too, I believe, this one? Wait, no, this is why. My game footage is on this one. So I got a few games on here. I think World of Warcraft might be on here, but I've got, where is it? Not raw footage, game footage. This is, boom, all my game footage is here. So sort by view large icons. So this is all my game footage. It's going to take a bit for this to loading because it's a spinning disk. But this has all my currently saved game footage. Now, I'm going to reorganize things, of course, because I have that 4 terabyte drive. I'm going to move things around. The 4 terabyte drive is probably going to become my video storage drive. And then these drives can be like erroneous applications that I don't use very often. Or maybe like one of them can be like an ingest drive or something. But yeah, that's all good. Now let's see, make sure. Let's make sure the RAM is showing up. So let's go to. All right. Yep. So it's showing 29 available again. Ooh, speed's only at 3,000 though. So we'll have to go fix that. These are 3200 megahertz DIMMs. I'll have to go. I might have to OC them. That might be what I have to do. I might have to OC them to 3200. But yep, there we go. All the RAM's in there. See, I'll have to go in there. They are 3200 rated, but I'll have to. The XMP didn't get it to 32, so we'll have to OC them. OC and RAM 200 megahertz isn't a big deal, so probably can OC them even more than that. But there you go. There's all the RAM. And CPU's fine. Everything's fine. Will Ryzen Master work? Remember, see, I'm still having that driver not installed properly. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with Ryzen Master, why that's not working. But anyways, we have success. Now, do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's this. Watch what happens. Do you guys hear this? Listen. Now listen. Yep, this top thing's rattling again. It's like it's not tightened down enough. I think I can tighten it down. It's just a pain to get to. Or I just set something on it. But anyways, we're good to go. I mean, this is flashing red because the driver is not installed. If people want to know, why is that red? Yeah, I got to install the AverMedia driver. But hey, all the drive showed up. RAM's looking good. I mean, I got to install the stuff so it's not... For you guys, it looks really bright white. It's actually blue. But we'll change it to something. Let me... I don't like this this style of RGB here. Let's get something better going here. How about the blue, huh? I want like a breathing. Got a breathe setting on this thing? I mean, that one's okay. Is there no breathe setting? Man. Is it all just circular? No breathing? It's all just circular. There's no breathing setting. Damn. Well, I could just go solid color, like red or something. I mean, this is actually Nintendo Prime Blue, but it doesn't look blue. It looks white. Or like gray. That's more Nintendo Prime Blue. Orange. Actually, orange kind of looks sick. I mean, that kind of looks sick. Orange kind of looks cool. Maybe we'll go with orange. Orange kind of looks great. Plus, this logo up here is orange, so kind of all, you get a little underglow there. Kind of all matches then. Oh, we'll just go with orange. It looks nice. We'll have to change the RAM, of course. Again, I got to install the Corsair RGB app thing to mess with the RAM and make it orange too. Or maybe it'll be like orange, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll go like at every other. See, the RAM has some really cool lights it can do. Maybe we'll have it do like a little orange rain. You can do like an orange raindrop effect. It's really cool. But yeah, there you go. There's the new computer with the parts swapped in. The only thing is obviously the power supply. We'll see. I gotta stop that rattling though. I'm gonna have to set something on top. But hey, it's working. And that's what matters, right? It's working. We did it. We didn't break it. Everyone was waiting for the explosion, and it didn't happen. RAM is swapped in. Everything's good to go. All right, folks. That's going to do it for this stream, I think. What time is it? Yep, 11:20. I am going to just get the RGB updated on here, take a clean picture, and for Yulia and for Twitter, and call it a day. So thank you, guys. I got a long day tomorrow. Peace out. Much love. Thanks for all the support. I know we had a $2 super chat earlier. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is a very different kind of stream. But hey, you know, I did the best I could with my phone without a tripod. So, all right, guys. Peace out.